Jar Jar Binks, your unique approach to wielding the Force has concluded. I shall lead your squad to victory. Do not disappoint me, apprentice. That a Gungan such as yourself can so easily dispatch Imperial stormtroopers only underscores their limited effectiveness, apprentice. The Force grows restless, apprentice. The storm shifts again. We must move. A water sprite, you say? I sense a curious energy emanating from it, apprentice. Does it pose a threat? Or is it merely another one of this world's peculiar inhabitants? Strike them down. I shall lead this squad. Victory will be assured. Your silence tools did you find within? A shield, you say? A paltry defense against the Force. Darth Jar Jar. Another enemy vanquished. Darth Jar Jar. Your unique approach to the Force proved surprisingly effective. Continue to demonstrate the power of the dark side. Indeed, Darth Jar Jar. The Force has granted you an unexpected path. Let us see if your claim holds true, apprentice. Arrogance, Darth Jar Jar. You are a novice wielding power you barely comprehend. Demonstrate your mastery, or be... Spartan 138? Is this another of your warriors from beyond? A moonlight ninja. Is this a challenge, apprentice? Or merely a distraction from the victory royale? Such presumption, apprentice. Your given designation is Darth Jar Jar, and you will be addressed as such. Shall I call you insolence instead? A sign of blaster fire. Show me your true potential, or be consumed. Your training is complete. You have proven your worth. Now you will follow my lead, and together we shall crush all resistance on this island. Victory will be ours. Frieza, your ambition is noted. Rule the universe? A quaint aspiration. I find that crushing rebellions on this island is sufficient for now. What did you uncover? Speak. Health is always beneficial, apprentice. But does it compensate for a lack of skill? Partners, I tolerate your presence, Frieza, as you are useful. But partners implies a level of equality I do not recognize. Indeed, Emperor Frieza. Your pronouncements on hierarchy are amusing. Do you believe self-proclamation enough to command respect? Respect is earned, demanded through empty threats. Do you believe bluster alone can bend the galaxy to your will? Empty threats achieve nothing, Emperor Frieza. Demonstrate your power or remain silent. Is duly noted. Such wholesale destruction is a hallmark of true power. Are you suggesting a similar demonstration is needed here? An operational battle station whilst being hunted by my former master. A machine, you say? The Force is a machine of limitless power, if you only knew how to use it. Your key, Frieza, is that some juvenile metaphor for power. The Force is not unlocked with trinkets. Attack, Frieza. Demonstrate the power you claim to possess. Or are your proclamations merely echoes in the void? Your aggression is adequate, Frieza. It seems the dark side flows strongly within you. Perhaps there is promise yet. Indeed, Frieza, you wield a lightsaber, a weapon of the Jedi, and now a tool for your training. Do you find it to your liking? Abilities, Frieza. Relying solely on inherent power breeds complacency. A lightsaber focuses intent. Are you incapable of wielding both? Wielding a lightsaber requires focus, discipline, and a willingness to embrace the potential for accidental dismemberment. How do you find the weight and balance, apprentice? A temporary reprieve from the inevitable attrition. My health is sufficient, Frieza. Yours is another matter. Do you seek healing because your abilities failed you? It's my potential. A failing you clearly do not share. Perhaps you mistake confidence for a weakness you cannot comprehend. Are you so easily intimidated by strength? Power is strength, Frieza, properly channeled. Do you confuse brute force with true command of the Force? The Ginyu Force, another squad of performers' apprentice. Is this meant to intimidate? Aware, Cameron. I am the Force. Are you aware that your limited perception diminishes your abilities, Cameron? Internal approval is curious, Frieza. Your many forms are merely aesthetic variations. Raw power is what truly matters. Do you truly believe you must justify your existence to others? Justification is for the weak, Frieza. Only power matters. Why concern yourself with explaining strength? A valid observation, apprentice. And yet, it is your underestimation of my power that will be your undoing. Is your own face unblemished, Frieza? A monkey with the power to destroy? Intriguing, Frieza. Was this monkey's power a consequence of undisciplined fury or strategic genius? Speak plainly. Saiyans. So, Frieza, you admit to harboring grudges against mere monkeys? Such obsession suggests a vulnerability. Is this Goku and Vegeta still alive? A legendary weapon, Frieza. I trust you will exercise appropriate caution in wielding such power. Alderaan was a weakness. This Perius, apprentice, possesses power. But does he possess the will to wield it effectively, or is his touch as gentle as a summer breeze? This Perius, you say, a fear to be reckoned with. He is not the only one, Frieza. Beerus, then, the Destroyer. Does his destruction rival the fall of Alderaan, Frieza? Decimates, you say? Frieza, destruction is commonplace. Show me such decisive application of power on our foes. Kylo Ren, your training is complete. I will lead this squad to victory. Your command ends here, apprentice. So, you seek my approval, Kylo Ren. Your worth is measured by your actions, not by your associations. Fire, Rose is irrelevant. Your feelings are of little consequence, Kitana. Focus on the mission. Intriguing, apprentice. But are you questioning my command? Yes. What is your desire, apprentice? Bars, a curious form of currency. Imperial credits are the only true measure of value. Grandfather, I had thought the Skywalker line ended with me. You mistake familial ties for the Force, apprentice. Peasant, in what manner is this moonlight ninja inferior, Kitana? Speak plainly. Speak plainly. I sense a disturbance in the Force. The storm is moving. I require no directives from you, Kitana. However, lightsabers are common enough on this world. Eliminate your enemies and you will likely find one. A tauntaun, Kitana? An odd choice of transport. Its interior bothers me. Music? A curious question, Kylo Ren. I find the screams of rebels quite invigorating. What do you find enjoyable about music? Indeed, apprentice. What troubles you about their distress? Perhaps a closer examination of their terror would steel your resolve against weakness. Another chest searched. Kitana, find anything of use this time? Elaborate, Kitana. No, to what precisely? Oh, Cameron, you seek to impose your own order upon the natural hierarchy? A curious ambition, apprentice. As for Ali, I am certain Kitana is indifferent to your suggestion. An X-Wing. Hardly a threat to one who wields the Force, Cameron. Are you suggesting I require your guidance in dealing with such trifles? Created your facade of command. Lightsabers are commonly found on the remains of those who challenge you. Perhaps you should direct her efforts to a more forceful acquisition. So, Cameron, you now covet the possessions of others? A most peculiar aspiration for one who claims to serve the dark side. Are such trivial acquisitions essential to your training? Such trivial acquisitions essential to your training? And to what precisely do you consent, Cameron? Speak plainly. You propose a journey by rail. A curious mode of transport in this arena. Does it offer some strategic advantage? Or are you merely fond of antiquated technology? Clarify, apprentice. Which specific items aboard this vehicle do you deem necessary for our victory? Speak plainly. My health is sufficient for now, Cameron. Attend to your own vulnerabilities first. Such concern is appreciated, however misplaced. The contents of these chests are of little consequence. I trust you are not distracted by such trivialities. Even I recognize the need for respite occasionally. Perhaps a brief pause will allow you to gather your strength. Find somewhere to take a seat. Sufficient. I will lead this squad. Victory is our only acceptable outcome. Form of auditory communication. Do you find it stimulating, Slim Shady? Why one persona over another? Does the mask of Slim Shady provide some tactical advantage I am unaware of, Trooper? Padme is useful, though your attachment to such sentimental labels is curious, Slim Shady. Do you believe titles define power? Padme, you searched a chest. Did you find anything of use to the Empire within? I sense only doubt and uncertainty within you, Padme. A formidable weapon in the hands of a skilled pilot. Ensure Slim Shady's enthusiasm does not exceed his grasp, or the results may be less than satisfactory. Chris Redfield, your training is complete. Your grasp of the Force is adequate. Your crude pronouncements are as unimpressive as your battlefield tactics. Darth Jar Jar, your training is complete. I shall lead your squad to victory. Trooper Chris Redfield, follow my lead. Your crude pronouncements are as unimpressive as your battlefield tactics. The Redfield lineage. Your genetic imperative is of little consequence to the Empire, Chris Redfield. Are you suggesting your offspring will prove a strategic advantage? I do not miss them, Trooper. They were tools, effective, yet ultimately replaceable. Does one miss a spent blaster cartridge? Owls, Trooper? Are you suggesting these avian creatures pose a threat to the Empire? Or do you find their nocturnal habits intriguing? But hampered by sentimentality and a reliance on a dead religion, Darth Jar Jar. What is your opinion of his methods? My knowledge of popular culture is limited, Chris Redfield. Is this Demarascu a threat to the Empire, or simply another fleeting distraction? The Force is a powerful ally, Darth Jar Jar. But do you believe it alone would have defeated Kenobi without a well-placed shot? Apprentice, some things are better left unsaid. Control your base impulses. A tool, Trooper. Such beings often prove useful in the right hands. Ensure he remains so. I am not your messenger, Chris Redfield. If Fimba's presence is so intolerable, address him directly. Fimba, Trooper, I confess I am unfamiliar with this entity. What is his relevance to our current mission? Uselessness is a trait to be corrected, Trooper, not merely tolerated. Does this individual present a strategic liability? You are correct, Trooper. Our mutual loathing of this Cameron Smith is a bond that unites us. Continue to demonstrate such impeccable judgment. Jar Jar Binks, you jest, apprentice. His incompetence is far too genuine for such a title. Or perhaps that is his greatest deception. Palpatine was a mere puppet. You suggest Jar Jar Binks engineered the Empire's rise, Darth Jar Jar. Such a claim requires substantial evidence. What is your reasoning? This Cameron Smith, a reliable source of what exactly, Trooper? Information. The reliability of your sources remains questionable. Cool. Jar Jar Binks as a Sith Lord would be a curious development. This Cameron Smith fed you this information, apprentice? Or is this... Trooper, your obsession with the romantic failings of this Cameron is perplexing. Is his lack of success impeding your combat effectiveness? Or is this merely a distraction from the mission? Trooper, your physiological response to this Cameron's posterior is irrelevant. Control your impulses and focus on the task at hand. Remember what it is we are here to do, warrior, and do not stray from the path. Unreliable apprentice. This supposed Cameron Smith has already proven himself a source of distraction, not illumination. His credibility is non-existent. This Fimber Whelan, are you implying Darth Jar Jar has assumed another identity, Chris Redfield? Such deception is predictable. Ships in the air, Trooper. Rather unremarkable. Chris Redfield's elimination, a minor loss. Though even Cameron Smith might have proven more useful alive than his storm father. Ahsoka, your training is complete. Your potential is adequate. I shall lead this squad. Victory will be assured. A curious sentiment, Anakin Skywalker. Are you suggesting a Force dyad? A concept fraught with peril, as I have learned. Ahsoka, your concern is noted. A temporary setback. I have fully recovered. Worry instead about the enemy to the northeast. Must you dwell on the past, Obi-Wan? It is a distraction. Do you believe remorse will win this conflict? Different path. Remember what it is we are here to do, warrior, and do not stray from the path. Did I, Anakin Skywalker? You believe my actions at the Jedi Temple were unjustified? Indeed, Anakin Skywalker. Are you finally agreeing to the dark side? Indeed, Anakin Skywalker. The bonds of camaraderie, while perplexing, can be a source of strength. Do you consider us friends, then? Is that so, Anakin Skywalker? Your vocabulary is becoming increasingly limited. I trust your combat skills remain more expansive. Revival is a temporary reprieve, Ahsoka. Your reliance on such measures suggests a certain fragility. I shall see to it. Malfunctioning? Such failure is unacceptable, Ahsoka Obi-Wan. Ensure it is not repeated. The Force should have protected you. Indeed, Ahsoka. A clumsy instrument in the hands of the unskilled, perhaps. You and Obi-Wan, I presume. I refuse to discuss such matters. That is not my name, Ahsoka. It is not a title I have earned, nor one you are equipped to bestow. Are you in need of more intensive training, apprentice? Force is undeniable, and yet her adherence to the Jedi Code is limiting. Do you believe she is ready for more intensive instruction? Request is illogical. Mummy is a term of endearment, a connection I cannot comprehend, nor do I wish to. Not a warrior. His power was undeniable, and yet ultimately, he proved expendable. Are you contemplating the creation of another such tool, Obi-Wan? Your assessment is simplistic, Obi-Wan. The Emperor values strength, loyalty, and results. Did you believe? Concentration is a weapon, Anakin Skywalker. One the Jedi often lack. Tell me, what is your plan to ensure our victory? However, victory requires more than mere aggression. Do you have a plan, or do you intend to rely on brute force alone? Brute force, you say? A tactic of desperation, typically. Are you suggesting we abandon strategy for mindless aggression, Obi-Wan? So, you believe brute strength is a reliable path, Obi-Wan? It is a tool, nothing more. What good is strength without focus? Ahsoka, your proficiency with the lightsaber is notable. Are you finding the Sith weapon suits your particular style? You find the lightsaber pretty good, Ahsoka? A tool capable of cleaving starships, and you assess it with such understatement. Did you ever consider that these lightsabers are not toys? You like it, Ahsoka? A basic assessment of a weapon capable of leveling cities, and yet you question the color. And the real Ahsoka, you say? Does this supposed original wield a blade of purity? A curious affectation. Sand people. Savages, Obi-Wan. They are easily startled, but they'll be back, and in greater numbers. My mother? A memory. A weakness the Emperor exploited, Obi-Wan. Why dwell on such matters? Darth Plagueis. A tragedy, Ahsoka. He could save others from death, but not himself. Irony, wouldn't you agree? Believe my power stems from microscopic life forms, Obi-Wan. Such reductionist thinking is beneath you. Or perhaps it is merely your Jedi training clouding your perspective. Skywalker, your continued flippancy tests my patience. Your mate acts will not shield you from the consequences of your disrespect. Tread carefully. Ahsoka, lightsabers are hardly lost. They are claimed. I trust you both know where to find the nearest threat to eliminate. There are a few closing in. Master Chief, your training is complete. Your skills proved sufficient. I shall lead your squad to victory. Master Chief, you are hit. Find cover now. The Force will only protect you so far. So, you acknowledge my presence, Master Chief. What is your intent? The Empire has no need for subscriptions, Master Chief. Victory is our only pursuit. Command is foolish, Master Chief. I do not yield to threats, nor will I endorse this Moonlight Ninja on YouTube. Your attempts to sway me are predictable. Master Chief, my allegiance is to the Force, not to your demands. However, I would be interested to learn the reasoning behind this peculiar request. This obsession with YouTube and subscriptions is beneath you, Master Chief. Concentrate on the battle at hand, not the acquisition of digital followers. Mufasa, a king whose reign ended in treachery and a stampede. A curious comparison, Master Chief. Does this mean you foresee my demise? I find your new title uninspired, Master Chief. Are you implying you have mastered the dark side? Your insistence on this title is noted, Master Chief, though its creativity is as lacking as the aim of a stormtrooper. Now, shall we proceed, Darth Chief? So you acknowledge my true title, Darth Chief, a promising, if belated, sign of respect. Darth Chief, your query about other Sith Lords is acceptable. Sidious attained a level of power, but his reliance on manipulation was ultimately a weakness. Maul was a tool, rage without focus. Plagueis sought immortality, a fool's errand. As for Darth Jar Jar, that is an absurdity that even I find difficult to fathom. What value did you find in the list, Darth Chief? There are always more lurking in the shadows, Darth Chief. Do you imagine you now possess a comprehensive knowledge of the Sith Order? A crude weapon, more machine than being. Is there a specific reason you inquire about these fallen figures? Know that its whispers corrupt even the strongest minds. The path is fraught with peril. Are you certain you are ready to confront such knowledge? To truly grasp the dark side, Darth Chief, one must embrace its principles, not merely recite its history. Do you dare tread that path? A bomb, you say? You intend to parley with explosives, Darth Chief? Does this covenant warrant such forceful diplomacy? This covenant and banished, are these threats to your personal territory, Master Chief? Or do they dare challenge the might of the Force itself? Your confidence is notable, Master Chief. Defeat is the only acceptable outcome. Demonstrate the power of the dark side. A platform where skills are honed, or merely another distraction from the true power of the dark side. Master Chief, you are being shot. Take cover immediately. Luke, your training is complete. I will lead this squad. Victory will be ours. Impossible. Perhaps you underestimate the power of the dark side, Luke. Leia, your sister, you say? Your familial revelations are becoming tiresome, Luke. I have no daughter. The storm is a test, Luke, but speed is of the essence, I concur. Anakin Skywalker still functions, Luke. Is there a reason you doubt my chosen warriors? So, Luke, you believe Fimba possesses skill in crafting percussive sounds. I trust this does not impede your combat readiness. Luke, you mark a heading to Foxy Floodgate, I see. What draws your attention to that location? A lightsaber, you say? I trust that Fimba knows how to wield such a weapon with more precision than most of your rebel alliance. Anakin Skywalker is now to be addressed as Fimba. Am I to understand that you are attempting to bestow a new designation on a Jedi Knight apprentice? So Luke, you now claim that Fimba is but a mere projection, a digital facade for Anakin Skywalker. I find your obsession with identity curious. Leia, I have no daughter, Fimba. Focus on the battle at hand. Has proven him useless. I sense the dark side flowing strongly through his actions. Perhaps Fimba will surpass even your abilities, Luke. So, Skywalker, the efforts of Fimba are more noteworthy than your own. A curious assessment. Rare weapon. A marginal improvement, perhaps. Do you believe this trinket will truly turn the tide, Luke? Subscribe. The Empire requires loyalty, not subscription. But if it amuses you, Skywalker, so be it. Plasma is a component, yes. Is Fimba now attempting to explain the intricacies of a lightsaber to me? An amusing development. More intelligible than I, Skywalker? Is this supposed intellect on display when he renames our TIE fighters? Tell me, has he declared himself Emperor yet? Skywalker, your commandeering of that X-Wing demonstrates a certain aptitude for opportunistic acquisition. Resourcefulness, I suppose, can be a weapon in itself. The use of profanity betrays a lack of discipline, Skywalker. Concentrate. Where he went is irrelevant. Only eliminating the remaining targets matters. Apologies are a sign of weakness, Luke. Was this car driven by an opponent? Or are you now blaming inanimate objects for your shortcomings? Driven by an opponent. So you admit fault, apprentice? Such a defeat stings more when inflicted by one's equal. Is the power I have shown you? Or are you merely wielding a tool you do not comprehend? Indeed, renewed life only delays the inevitable. We will crush them, Anakin Skywalker. Agreement is efficient, Fimba. We must make haste. The remaining targets will not eliminate themselves. Your crude pronouncements are as unimpressive as your battlefield tactics. Revenge, you say? A fleeting distraction from the true path, Luke. Is this movie a veiled attempt to justify the Jedi's failings? Darth Maul, your training is complete. Your skills are acceptable. I shall lead this squad. Victory will be ours. A Jedi Master eliminated by a mere Sith apprentice? He proved inadequate, Darth Maul. What is your assessment of this feeling you describe? A subtle distinction, Darth Maul. Does this god of destruction possess power beyond the comprehension of mere destroyers? Yes, god of destruction. Is your power sufficient to overcome a lightsaber, Beerus? You eliminated one player, Darth Maul, and yet you seek validation for such a small accomplishment? Your focus must be on the many who remain. Apprentice first, you say, and yet you were deemed insufficient, Darth Maul. Palpatine brought another, a better apprentice. You still cling to the past, Darth Maul. The past is a weakness. The future is forged in strength. Do you seek sympathy for your past failures? Beerus demonstrates adequate skill with those blasters. A more tactful approach than Darth Maul, I must observe. Cease this friendly fire immediately. My patience, even with a useful ally, has limits. Test them again and discover what true destruction entails. A lightsaber in Beerus's possession, an alliance forged with such raw power. Let us hope this destroyer understands the legacy he now wields. Beerus, you have acquired the reboot card. An effort must be made to restore our fallen comrade. The squad needs all its members. Emperor Palpatine, your training is complete. Your command of the dark side will be useful. I will lead this squad. I sense a great disturbance in the Force. I will not assist you on this path. The Force guides my actions, Emperor Palpatine. Disrespect. I merely acknowledge the strategic realities of this battlefield, Emperor Palpatine. Your sensitivity is noted. Bedtime routine. The Force does not require scheduled rest, Lara Croft. Do you? You fixate on trivialities, Emperor Palpatine. Focus on the mission. You question your worth, Lara Croft. The Empire values efficiency. Demonstrate yours. Alliances forged in desperation rarely endure, Emperor Palpatine. Their collaboration is a temporary convenience, nothing more. You inquire about my mother, Lara Croft? A sentiment. The number of remaining opponents is displayed for your convenience, Lara Croft. 52 enemies remain. Eliminate them. Show me your skill. You ask about my father, Lara Croft. He was a powerful man consumed by the dark side. Is this some attempt at empathy? Are you questioning my assessment of Lara Croft and General Grievous's capabilities, Emperor Palpatine? Your ignorance is not surprising, Emperor Palpatine. My father's fate is a matter of galactic record. He was seduced by the dark side. My health is restored. A temporary reprieve from the frailties of organic life. Destroying floors is a small price to pay for progress, Emperor Palpatine. Was there a more elegant solution you had in mind? I operate with precision, Emperor Palpatine. The destruction serves a purpose. Indeed, a wealth of basic construction. Demonstrate efficiency, Emperor Palpatine. Is this abundance of material of use in our conquest? Indeed, Emperor Palpatine. Channel that power, and let us ensure it is not merely spent on destroying floors. What else within this structure can be converted into a weapon? You misunderstand our arrangement, Emperor Palpatine. I do not take orders even from you. Lara Croft will be addressed as such. Are you questioning my judgment in this matter? Such vulgarity is unbecoming of a Sith Lord, Emperor Palpatine. Refrain from further alley calls. Is that clear? Dooku, a formidable swordsman, General Grievous, but ultimately a pawn. His arrogance blinded him to the Emperor's true plan. What is your assessment of his combat prowess? Grievous, are you implying that your lightsaber skills are superior to mine? The removal of a mere hand proves nothing. Defeat me, and then boast. So, General Grievous, you believe a temporary alliance equates to a permanent state of defeat? I assure you, the galaxy has witnessed far greater betrayals and reversals of fortune. Are your process... Catwoman, your training is complete. Your skills are adequate for this task. I will lead this squad to victory. You are present, Scorpion. Catwoman and Godzilla also fight alongside us. Are your sensors malfunctioning? Healing is a weakness. However, I am at full strength. Tell me, Scorpion, from where comes this damage? From your heart, Scorpion. I sense a vulnerability. Explain yourself. What damage do you mean? Chewbacca, your basic strength shows a glimmer of potential in the Force. I will lead this squad. Victory will be assured. Deadpool in a TIE fighter, in the hands of a skilled pilot. That craft can be a devastating weapon. Let us hope he proves capable. Deadpool. Our squad consists of Powerpunk, Chewbacca, and myself. Is there a particular member whose abilities you question? Han Solo. A reckless smuggler elevated to a symbol of rebellion. Tell me, Chewbacca, do you find his disregard for rules admirable? Mandalorian warriors. Enthusiasm for the dark side is proving useful. There are enemies to the south and southeast. Let us demonstrate our power. The lightsaber in Mandalorian warriors' hands holds the power of the Jedi and the Sith. Let us hope its legacy is not wasted on mere bounty hunting. Mandalorian warrior, your success in retrieving our fallen squad mate is acceptable. Another failure, however, will not be. The Emperor is not as forgiving as I am. Mandalorian warrior's personal energy shield being restored to full capacity is a valuable piece of equipment to have when the odds of survival are low. So, Mandalorian warrior, you define yourselves through repetition. Does the identity of one Mandalorian require another to validate its existence? The lightsaber in your possession, apprentice, is a weapon of immense power and history. Wield it with purpose, and let its legacy guide your actions. Methods effective. Warning, apprentice. What threat do you sense? Affirmative, you say. Is there a question buried beneath this agreement? Mandalorian warrior Cameron. Mandalorian warrior Cameron was a symbol of power, a demonstration of what the Empire could achieve. Do you question its purpose? Indeed. Clarity is a virtue, Mandalorian warrior Cameron, even among bounty hunters. What, specifically, did you hope to ascertain by asking why I created the Death Star? From this basic technology, Mandalorian warrior Cameron. And yet, your weapons seem adequate for our present task. What specific adaptation do you envision? Effectiveness. And yet, your inquiry lacks specificity, Mandalorian warrior Cameron. What aspect of combat effectiveness concerns you? The combat kind. Are you suggesting there are alternative forms? Correct, Mandalorian warrior Cameron. Is that some bizarre warrior ritual I am thankfully unfamiliar with? Explain this crush in terms even a bounty hunter might comprehend. Press the assault. Hold back no anger in this engagement. Mandalorian warrior Cameron, you have been struck. Retreat and allow me to assess the threat. Your actions, Mandalorian warrior 1. Pride is an emotion for the weak. Effectiveness is what matters. Was the enemy eliminated swiftly and efficiently? Effective, you say? Then it is a strategy worth repeating, Mandalorian warrior 2. Press the advantage. Mandalorian warrior 1. Your dedication is notable. I shall lead your squad. Victory is the only acceptable outcome. I suppose even bounty hunters crave recognition, and your associate desires to be Finbar. Such quaint affectations are of little consequence to me. A TIE fighter, piloted by Finbar. In the hands of a skilled pilot apprentice, it is more than a mere vehicle. Let us hope he proves worthy of its power. So, the best pilot, you say? Your arrogance is amusing, apprentice. Let us hope your skill matches your boasting. Ensure this does not become tiresome. Adam Kid. And what manner of being is this Adam Kid, Mandalorian warrior Cameron? Does he pose a threat to the Empire, or is this merely a distraction? Indeed, a threat requires assessment. What are his strengths, Mandalorian warrior Cameron? Silence. Such crude pronouncements are beneath us. Mandalorian warrior Finbar. Your assault had better press on with unbridled fury. No anger must be withheld. Have you earned my trust? Trust is not given freely. It is earned through unwavering loyalty and demonstrated competence. And yet, you inquire about Mandalorians. The way to what, Mandalorian warrior Cameron? Victory? Or further Mandalorian warrior Finbar? Your concern for the trust of other Mandalorians is unexpected. What makes you believe their allegiance is critical to our victory? Mandalorian warrior Cameron? Victory? Or further distractions from it? The way to what, Mandalorian warrior Cameron? Victor. Mandalorian warrior Finbar. Your concern for the trust of other Mandalorians is unexpected. What makes you believe their allegiance is critical to our victory? The Mandalorian Creed, as espoused by Mandalorian warrior Cameron and yourself, is of little consequence. Tell me, Mandalorian warrior Finbar, do you doubt my capacity to secure victory? Finbar, is that what you call it? Bodies to throw at the enemy while you seek glory. Such help is often more hindrance than asset. Do you believe the rank and file are allies? And yet you find a way, Mandalorian warrior Finbar. Do you require guidance in formulating simple statements, or is your confusion a subtle form of rebellion? Assistance is expected, Mandalorian Warrior 1. Do you require constant validation for fulfilling basic objectives? This YouTube tactic, does it involve Force-sensitive acolytes, or simply a repository of inferior battle strategies? Mandalorian warrior Cameron. And a subscription to this Moonlight Ninja as a path. Illuminate me. What precise battle tactics does this purveyor of inferior strategies impart? Mandalorian warrior Cameron's elimination displeases me. Such weakness is unacceptable. Cameron, you say? So, even Mandalorians succumb to vanity, personalized designation, a curious affectation, Mandalorian Warrior 1. You repeat it, Cameron. Your insistence on these trivial distinctions is perplexing, Mandalorian Warrior 1. Do you believe a name alters your effectiveness? Respect, you say. Does this respect translate to battlefield efficiency, Mandalorian warrior Cameron? Imposter, your imitation is almost passable. Now, you will join me. I will lead your squad to victory. Indeed, imposter. I find your attempts at imitation predictable. Does this fake Vader believe he can wield the Force? Lucas Quinlan, a name of no consequence. Are you attempting to divert my attention with such irrelevancies, imposter? I do not follow your commands, imposter. My use of the Force is not subject to your tactical preferences. Control your attacks, apprentice. Gunfire, a symphony of destruction, a distraction from your eccentric fashion choices, apprentice. Lucas Quinlan, a name of no consequence. Are you attempting to divert my attention with such irrelevancies, imposter? Steal your eliminate, imposter? I merely secured a victory that you were incapable of achieving yourself. Did you require assistance? Your lack of understanding is concerning, imposter. I am Darth Vader, and your imitation is but a pale reflection. Do you question my authority? Tuki Lala. Your basic slang, imposter. Speak plainly. Do you intend to cease your efforts here, or do you plan to continue hindering my mission? Ellie Buckley, another insignificant name you expect me to recognize, imposter. Is this a test of my knowledge of popular culture? your homies? Do they possess skills beyond acquiring colorful skins, imposter? An X-Wing imposter? I commend your initiative in commandeering enemy technology. Demonstrate its effectiveness. The Empire is victorious. Another world brought to heel under our iron fist. Your imitation of me has proven surprisingly effective, imposter. Let this victory fuel your training. Now claim your reward and bask in the glory of the dark side. The galaxy shall tremble before our might.